Hello students, welcome to AcadShala.
Let's roll on with 3R series, that is recall, revise, retrieve. Today we are going to do some questions which are picked up from your boards.
But before starting today's session, it would be great if you like this video, share this video and subscribe to our channel AcadShala. This gives us a lot of motivation to keep creating these kind of videos for you all.
The first question says, choose an element from period 3 of modern periodic table that matches the description given below in each instance. Give reason for your choice. A part, it has a similar structure to diamond. B part, it has same valency as lithium. C part, it has variable valency and is a member of oxygen family, that is group 60. Now students, when you read this question, it has many parts and so many things they have asked in one question only. So you have to keep it in mind, do not panic. Take step by step every part of this question one by one. Now, the first thing what they have told us in this question is about period 3 of modern periodic table. So you should recall, you should revise from your periodic table about period 3 when you were doing this chapter. So period 3, if you see this modern periodic table, it will come in your mind that period 3 was nothing but sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, and on and on. Yes or no, children? So now, if they have asked and told us that choose an element from period 3 of modern periodic table that matches the description, and they have given us the description, that is the A part first. It has a similar structure to diamond. Okay. Now, you are seeing this diagram over here of diamond. Now, when you were revising this chapter, so you came across that diamond was having this kind of structure. That means now this, the balls which you are seeing it over here in the diagram. Now over here, this thing, it is known as carbon, and carbon is surrounded by 4 other bonds also. So that means that is what carbon is having atomic number 6. Its electronic configuration is 2, 4. Valence electrons, 4. So that means it is surrounded by 4 covalent bonds. So which is the structure which is similar to diamond? That means you have to see that which element is there in period number 3 which has a similar, that means the property, the similar structure as that of diamond. So when you see this period number 3, so you came across that it was only and only silicon because it was having an atomic number 14 and its electronic configuration 284, which was having the similar structure as that of diamond. So our answer is silicon, whose symbol is Si. So this way, step by step, keep on going, and then of course you will have the answer in your hand. Second part, it has same valency as lithium. Okay. Now, first of all, we will solve this. That is, lithium is having which atomic number? Okay, I know it. Atomic number is 3. And electronic configuration, that is EC of lithium, 2,1. I will write it in a corner over here for my reference. Now I came to know I have done this, little bit of homework aside of my paper, that lithium is having EC 2,1. Now they have asked that in period 3, what do you feel that which element is having the same valency? Okay, what we will do? in the corner of our paper, immediately of period 3, we will write the electronic configuration immediately because we are knowing the atomic numbers also. So immediately I have written the EC of all. After writing the EC, I came across that sodium is the element which is having the similar valency as lithium. How? That is, the outermost shell is having one electron because it's a metal, and lithium is also having one electron in the outermost shell. And we also came to know that sodium and lithium are metals. How? Because in the last shell, we are having one electron. And as I told you that in the last shell, if we have 1 or 2 or 3 electrons, it is said to be a metal. So the answer for B part is said to be, that is sodium, which is from period number 3. So this is also done. Now, C part says it has a variable valency and is a member of oxygen family. And that too they have given group 6. Okay, what is group 16 in modern periodic table? See over here. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and all goes on and on. The list goes on and on. So, they say that it has a variable valency and is a member of oxygen family. Now, we know it from the oxygen family. It is only and only sulfur element which is having a variable valency. Okay, so how? That is, when it is H2S, the valency of sulfur is 2. When it is SO2, the valency of sulfur is 4. When it is SO3, the valency of sulfur is 6. So we came across that it is only and only sulfur from group 16, that is oxygen family, which is the variable valency, which is having a variable valency and is a member of oxygen family, that is group 16. So students, this way you should do the question step by step, and it will be always and always correct. You will never ever go wrong. Okay. Now the next question says, the table shows the electronic structures of 4 elements. Okay. P26. Then next is Q281, R287, S288. Now the question says, identify which elements will form covalent bonds with carbon. B part says, carbon reacts with an element in the above table to form several compounds. Give suitable reason. Okay. Now, if we are seeing in the question the elements which they have given in a general way, that is, they have taken a general alphabets, named the element as PQRS, but they never told us about the original symbol of these elements. But they have taken rather PQRS in a general manner. Fine. But they have given us the electronic structures. Electronic structure is nothing but the electronic configuration, children. So, the P element they have given 26, Q 281, R 287, S 288. Fine. Now, if I have come across, that is the electronic structure of these elements given, that is PQRS, I can also take out its original symbol. I can come to know that this element is which? PQRS. But how? Okay. So what I have done in my corner over here, that I have written P and its EC is given to 6. I have added up these two numbers, 2 plus 6, that is 8. So this is the atomic number of element P, and I know, because I have revised very nicely, I know 8 atomic number is of oxygen. So I have written in my corner oxygen. Next, Q 281, I have added up the 3, 11, it's nothing but the element sodium. Okay. R 287, I have added up 17 atomic number, it is chlorine. S 288, that is, it is 18. So atomic number is 18 and the element is argon. Fine. Okay, now they told us what to do. Identify which elements will form covalent bonds with carbon. Okay, so now we have to see from all these 4 elements that which element or elements will form covalent bond, but with what? With the carbon. Okay. So first of all, we will also write in my corner the electronic configuration of carbon also for my reference. Atomic number is 6. So EC becomes 2, 4. Okay. I have written. Now I know the meaning of covalent bonds also. What is it? Sharing. I know this. Okay. And I also know ionic bonding also. What is it? Transfer of electrons. Fine. So let me see this P, which was oxygen. Will this form? That is the covalent bond with carbon. Yes, it will form. That means CO2. So that means this P element to show short, it will form covalent bond with carbon. So that is the P1 is perfectly the one of the answer. Let us check for others. 281, that is sodium. No, it will not form because this forms ionic bonding, which I told you it is a transfer of electrons. So no, Q is not there. Okay, R287, chlorine, yes, it will form, that is carbon tetrachloride, and I know this very well. So that means this P and R, so are pakka, and it is there, that is, it will form covalent bonds with carbon. The last one, let us recall, let us see. S, that is 288, that means 18 argon. No, it will not participate because it's a gas. So that means our answers are coming up, that is with P and R. So these two elements will form covalent bonds with carbon. Finished my A part. Okay. Carbon reacts with an element in the above table to form several compounds. Give suitable reason. Okay. So that means this carbon reacts with an element in the above table. All this to form several compounds. Why? You have to give the reason. Because of this catenation and tetravalency, which is a what? Versatile nature of carbon, which we studied in detail, and also do write the definitions of catenation and tetravalency also along with this question, whether asked or not. So it's better in one line you write the definition too. So this finishes your question number 2. Okay. The next question says, a carbon compound A having melting point 156 Kelvin and boiling point 351 Kelvin with molecular formula C2H6O is soluble in water in all proportions. Okay. A part, identify A and draw its electron dot structure. Okay. Give the molecular formulae of any two homologues of A. Okay. Now, first of all, we have to see in this question that they are saying molecular formula they have given C2H6O and they are saying it is soluble in water in all proportions. Immediately, it should strike in my mind, if it is soluble in water in all proportions, it is nothing but something alcohol. Okay. But if I have come to know about alcohol and they have given you the molecular formula and I have come to know that the carbons are 2 in it, so immediately it should strike in my mind, it is nothing but ethanol. Fine. So what they have done, the ethanol molecular formula, they have written C2H6O. That means I can also write C2H5OH. So C2H6O or C2H5OH meaning is the same. So what I will do the first thing, I will write down C2H6O, that is the molecular formula over here. And then I will also draw the structural formula also for my reference, so which I have done it over here on the screen. So this is 2 carbons over here and then OH, this is the functional group of alcohol, and rest I have put up the covalent bonds taking help of hydrogen. Clear? Okay. After this, identify A and draw its electron dot structure. So now identify A, I have identified also, it is alcohol, which is ethanol. Now I have to draw the electron dot structure. Children, it's very, very easy that if you know the structural formula of alcohol, that is ethanol, it's very easy to draw the electron dot structure of the same. For drawing the electron dot structure of anything, first of all, I will write down the ECs of the elements which I'm finding in this alcohol, that is ethanol. So oxygen, I will write down 26 because the atomic number is 8 of oxygen. Hydrogen 1 because atomic number is 1. Carbon 2, 4 because atomic number of carbon is 6. Fine, I have written this for my reference so that I do not go anywhere wrong. Okay, after this, I will see my structural formula, and with this, I will frame out my electron dot structure. So what I will do at first, I will put up this carbon, carbon and OH, that is O over here and H over here. Fine. And these hydrogens over here, hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. And nothing I will put it in the beginning. So seeing this structure, I have made my electron dot structure. Now I will start putting the electrons. That means with dot and crosses. How? First of all, I know that hydrogen is having the atomic number 1, EC is 1. So what I will do, I will put 1 electron of hydrogen immediately. That means with the white electron, it is of hydrogen. So I put up white electron over here for hydrogen 1. So I have done it immediately. And after that, what I have done is that if I see this carbon is having the last shell, that is the 4 electrons. That means this carbon will share 4 electrons with other atoms also, which are surrounding it. So this carbon has shared its 4 electrons, 1 each with hydrogen and 1 with the adjoining carbon. Okay. This carbon has also done the same thing. That means here it has shared and also 1 with oxygen also, which is adjoining carbon, and 1 with the adjoining carbon over here and with the adjoining oxygen over here. Okay. So after this, what is there? Now oxygen is left. So oxygen says, I have 6 electrons in the outermost shell. I need 2 more electrons to make it octet. So oxygen feels that I should also share my 2 electrons also from the outermost shell. So oxygen decides to share 2 electrons. So oxygen gives 1 electron to this hydrogen and 1 to this carbon, which is adjoining, so shares it. So if oxygen shares 2 electrons from 6, that is from the outermost shell, that is 6 electrons. So how many are left? 4. That means from 6, 2 electrons are gone after sharing. So 6 minus 2, 4 are left. So 4, the oxygen says, I will put my electrons over here. So oxygen has done this also. Now let us see the octet and duplet are all, satisfied or not. So let us check. So hydrogen says, I will be satisfied with my duplet. Okay, hydrogen says, so hydrogen is okay, fine, I am satisfied. This hydrogen says, I have 2 electrons, I am satisfied. This hydrogen too, I am satisfied. This hydrogen satisfied. This hydrogen satisfied. This hydrogen satisfied. So all hydrogens are satisfied, fine. So this carbon says, now let me check my octet. Am I satisfied or not? So this carbon says, let me check. So carbon is checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So carbon says, yes, I'm also satisfied with 8 electrons. This carbon says, why should I be left behind? I will also check. So this carbon also checks. So the carbon says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This carbon is also satisfied. Wow. So now oxygen is left. So oxygen says, let me check mine also. So this oxygen says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. Oxygen says, I'm also satisfied with my octet. That is 8 electrons. So everybody is satisfied, happy, and then the electron dot structure is made. This is the way you should draw the electron dot structure step by step, satisfying everything over here. Okay. After this, the B part says, give the molecular formulae of any 2 homologues of A. Okay. A we found in the A part, that is ethanol, which I have written over here. Now I will find the next 2 homologues after ethanol. Okay. C2H6O. Okay. Now what is it? That is the homologues of A. So what I will do, I will write down the next, that is C3H8O. Okay. Then after this, C4H10O. So that means ethanol, propanol, butanol. So all these 3 homologues are there. That means 2 more homologues of A. I have written it over here. So that means propanol and butanol. So this finishes your 3 questions today, which were picked up from your board papers. the sample papers. So please do practice, rewind the video, see the video many times, watch it, revise, recall, retrieve, and keep on doing this practice till your exams approaches. So with this, children, I wind up the session. All the best. God bless. Bye-bye.